Good morning and happy Saturday, everybody. It's been a while since we posted a video, so we thought we'd do a little shop update, a little walk around, show everybody what's going on. We loaded this up yesterday because it's going Tuesday to get a vent inspection so I can get a title for it. This is for sale. 1979 GMC Shortbed. It's one we got from a friend. This would be a great project for somebody. If we didn't have so much going on, we would probably keep this and build it. I know everybody likes to do LS swaps, but I think it would be a cool big block truck. But it's got its kisses here and there, but other than that, it's a pretty solid truck. Little crustiness there, but check out those floors. Those floors are really nice. There is a little bit in the windshield area. Nothing major. Looks like they had about 5 different sets of mirrors on it. We had these. It had some stupid looking Ford mirrors on it. You know, those kind of stick out. We had these, so we just stuck those on there. Kind of give it that correct look. This is a Sierra 15, which is basically like your custom deluxe in a Chevrolet version. When we got it, there was no seat in it and no seat belts. So we had a set of blue, green seat. I know it's kind of mismatched, but that stuff can be changed color-wise. There was no carpet in it, or excuse me, vinyl. This thing probably had vinyl floor. There was no vinyl floor in it. And that's probably what saved the floors, is somebody pulled that a long time ago. The dash bezel that was in it looked like somebody tried to remove it without removing screws. So we had one in stock, and then we just threw an AM radio in it because there was no radio in there. But there is no SPID label, but you should be able to run the VIN through GM Heritage. We put an automatic tilt in it. The original column does come with it, as does, I have an extra front bumper, an extra left fender, which this one's not horrible, just has a little crustiness here. I thought about putting a set of trim on it with some wheel well moldings, but maybe we'll let the next person do that. It does have a whiskey dent here. Looks like something kind of came down on it. But one thing about dents is they can be repaired if they're not too severe. When it comes to rust, that's a different story. But like I said, it's not absolutely horrible. There's your doors. Still has the 3 pedals in it. This will come with a single pedal setup like an automatic transmission has. I have all the stuff to convert this to automatic. If somebody wants to, maybe they want to leave it a manual transmission truck. But this was a it is a 6-cylinder, so it's a 256 cylinder with a 3 on the tree. 3-speed shifted column on the tree. Still has a spare up underneath there. But I'll sell it with or without the 15x8 GMC rallies. I think it looks kind of cool the way it is, period correct. Bumper guards, like I said, the SPID label's not there, so I don't know if those were factory. Those are factory bumper guards, so and they look like they've been on there since 1979, so I would guess they probably are correct. The hood isn't bent. It does have a little crustiness in the front, but it is not bent. Got your sun-baked patina. Here, bear with me here. Pretty sanitary under the hood. Still has the original jack there. No AC, heat only. No power brakes, no power steering. Still has the linkage there, sitting there. Don't know if the motor turns or not. I haven't even really tried it. The fan just spins on the belt. So, which whoever gets this truck probably isn't going to keep that engine anyway. But I do have a good 350 engine with a 350 transmission. Came out of a 78. It is right there. Has all the accessories on it still, power steering. Even has the AC compressor on it. I would throw that in on the deal. Here, we'll go around to this side. There's the bed. Show you this floor here. Yeah, check out those floors. Still has a converter on it. Got the original exhaust on it still. Original shocks in the rear. Shocks in the front have been replaced. But it had an antenna right here. I took that off. And then I do have this emblem. It's kind of broke. But showing you there. There's the floor. So this would be a great truck to build. Drive it the way it is, clean it up a little bit. Wouldn't take much to get it going at all. Go from this side here. But in fact, it would polish up a little bit. I think I messed around a little bit the other day and polished a little bit on the fender, one of these fenders. But it's that Cordova brown. Sorry, the sun's kind of in. It's a beautiful morning, beautiful morning. But so I got a power brake booster and master cylinder. Got an automatic brake pedal setup. That engine and transmission. The truck, the way it sits, I'd do 5,500 bucks. That's a heck of a deal for somebody that wants to V8 convert it. But you can reach me on my socials. You can text me 785-341-1759. Text is best. But I can sell it on a bill of sale this weekend, or you can wait and till Tuesday and I'll get a Kansas title coming for it. So cool little two-wheel drive short bed, GMC even. But that's why it's on the trailer, like I said, because it's going. I wanted to get it loaded today so I could just hook up to it and take it Tuesday morning. So all right, so let's walk around and show you what's going on. So we got this one that came in. We are actually going to use this front end, this Dana 44 or Big Hub 44 and the lift on a project that we have. But I do have another Dana 44. This is a 80. This truck's a 84, I believe. It's kind of a hodgepodge of vehicle parts thrown together. That says 7.4 liter. So either this core support was on a different truck. I need to run the VIN. I know the cab is a 3/4 ton four-wheel drive cab. I need to look at the engine designation and see if it was a big block or no, it's an L, so it was a 350. So this core support came from something different. These fenders came from, looks like an 89 and up, 89 to 91 Blazer Suburban. But it's a 14 bolt in the rear. Somebody has put rear discs on it with the lift blocks. I don't really care for lift blocks, so on a truck we have, we're actually going to get some springs. We like all spring lifts, but this will be for sale. It has a 400 transmission with a 208, which we are using. Right there, 400 transmission, 208. I like the 208s. It's a great upgrade from those cast iron transfer cases. Some people might disagree with me, but that's why everybody has an opinion. So this one will be available. If somebody wants a great starter truck, 3/4 ton axles, and cab isn't horrible. Somebody's kind of patched it here and there. This one will not have a title, it just has a bill of sale. But if somebody's, needs a cab that's not horrible, this one would probably be a good start. It does have a tilt column in it, 84 and up tilt column, which we will probably pull and put it on our website. But and then here is this is a 75, 350 203 that we will pull. We can probably make a deal to where we can go with that, put that in that. But we've got to get this one stripped and powder coated and then go back together with it, because this is ours that we are using for a project that we have. And then this is a 70. This is one we got from our buddy Silas. We've just been slowly selling parts off of it. There's another 6-cylinder that it does turn, but the transmission and transfer case, this is a SM465 with a 205. Got a guy coming next Saturday to pick that up. So this cab's loose, just got to roll it off, pull those, and he can come pick them up. But this is a half-ton 78. So this truck, 250 or 6-cylinder, 4-speed, 205, and the axles are 410 axles. So we would sell this rolling chassis, or if nobody wants it, we'll keep it and we'll 4-wheel drive convert something. So this is Jordan's frame. We got the bed off, which we're going to storage so we can get it to paint. And then we've got to finish disassembling so we can get this powder coated. We had some crappy weather there about a week ago that stopped it, because I didn't want to do this inside just because it makes such a mess and it's so beautiful outside. But we got to finish disassembling it, get it clear down to the frame, get it powder coated, and then start bringing it back up. Let's go inside the shop here. That truck right there is a gentleman by the name of Matt. That's him and his son's project. We had this, if you remember, a couple months ago, we had this, and we actually put his doors together for him. Well, these are aftermarket doors, and nothing wanted to go together the way it should. So I had a nice set of OEM doors that he bought from me, had his painter paint them, and now we have to disassemble the doors and reassemble the OEM doors. So that's why we're here early on a Saturday. We're gonna get that done. But nice truck. It's slowly coming together. It's a built 6.0 LS 5-speed manual. They still have a lot of stuff to do to put it together, but he finally got it back from the paint. But it's a good looking truck. The video doesn't really do it any justice. So, and then this cab here is one we finally got stripped, and it is it's for Danny's 3/4 ton over there, along with this bed. It's got to go in storage also until it's ready for paint. Just got to go in storage because I'm running out of room. This shop is pretty good size, but you start putting stuff in there and we run out of room fast. I got 2 LSs in here. I need to get the transmissions to a buddy in Abilene and get the motors to a guy here in town so he can go through them, cam them, do all the things that needs to be done. But very, very busy here. We do have quite a bit of stuff. We had a swap meet, did quite a bit of business there, and then we bought some parts. So if anybody needs any really, really good doors, 77 and up doors, I've got some really nice ones. There's a good left fender, 81 and up. Got some tailgates. Yeah, there's the other door right there. But wing windows, it's a nice set. Crew cab / Suburban doors, those are really nice. And then that hood is actually for Danny's truck, the guy you saw with the cab there. We were able to get, he didn't have a hood, and we were able to find a hood for him. So anyway, that's what's going on. Oh, and Gerald's. But I need to get this stuff out of the way into storage, and I'm gonna turn these frames, and then that way I can work on them this way. Pretty excited to get back on Gerald's. But anyway, that's our Saturday morning. Tomorrow we've got a race in Kingsville, Missouri. My boy is really showing interest in racing motocross, so we're doing that. But today I wanted to come and get some work done and get some stuff done. But I wanted to get the video of this truck. I haven't posted on Marketplace or anything, but if you're interested, you can reach out. This would be a great truck for somebody. People are always looking for short beds. It's not cut down. It's an actual short bed from the factory. Nothing wrong with cutting stuff down. I just like them, like to find them kind of original. So, all right, everybody. Appreciate it. Thanks for following along. I know it's been a while since we've made a video. We've been on the go and whatnot, but that's part of it. I don't have anybody to follow me around and make videos of what I do, which is kind of nice in some aspects. But everybody have a great weekend. Enjoy this beautiful weather, and we'll see you on the next one.